K-pop stan, I'm doing good. Why do you feel terrible? Angel, I hope you feel better. Britt, thanks for sharing the live stream. Avocado says, don't listen to the haters. Dude, we have almost 1 million listeners on Spotify. I'm not listening to any fucking hater. Are you kidding me? Shadow GT says, hello. Are there ever birds? I know. Why is there never birds out here? I don't know. Maybe it's something happening in the world right now. Or maybe it's just our convenience. I mean, usually we do live streams in populated areas because that's where there's the best service. Kindra, I'm not a baddie. I'm the baddest of them all. Ashlyn, thank you for loving the music. Yo, show the fangs. There they are, the fangs. Hello to Ace Shadow. Thanks for saying that. How aren't you verified? Good question. Very good question. They refuse to. Oh, well. Dirty Dom, I hope you feel better. I'm sorry to hear that. Jay, collab with Youngblood, we'd love to. Saul, thanks for the follow. Dakota, thanks for the follow. Can you add filters during the lives? No, I can't. Yo, Fangs, thanks for saying the Fangs look sick, Matt. All right, 574 of you Goonbergs. Wow. Welcome to my live stream. There's so many of you. No eyeliner. Yeah, that's just because this is my regular day. I mean, I woke up. This is my pajamas type beat. Andrew, thanks for the follow. Liana, thanks for listening to us for so long. All right, 620 of you. Dude, I am so blessed to have so many people show up for me every day on live. This is fucking unreal. To all 620 of you, thank you for always showing up for me. Tell me how you're doing. And a real quick question for all of you. How many of you are new? If this is your first time on a live stream with me, drop a comment that says new. If you're an X, let me know who is an X. Let's split this live. I'm going to try to read all the comments. And I'm going to try to get to know as many of you as I can throughout the course of this live stream. Yo, Blake, thanks for the follow. Lynn, you're new. Living Life, you're new. Welcome. Talon, you're new. You were here yesterday. Welcome back. Austin, thanks for showing up again. Cami, my day's good. Pato, thanks for the follow. Lana, you're new. Welcome. Michelle is new. Hi, Michelle. Hello, Car. Hello, Jordan. Link is an X, of course. Bloody Queen, hi, how are you? Tx2 is new. I'm skeptical. Greg's, I feel like I've seen you have 2 Gs before. Ashley, you're new. Dino, welcome. Tx2 Edits is an X. Wow, a bunch of new people. David, Tx2 Lover, Lucy, all of my exes who were here early, and I said your name before. Welcome. Dude, 676 people on a live stream is no joke. This is fucking huge. And I feel blessed to have people always show up for me. I'm going to spend this live stream responding to every single person I can, including the controversial questions. A lot of people don't understand. Tx2 is a character of sorts. I am Evan, and I'm here to answer your questions as Evan. 700 people in a live stream? Dude, that is nuts. Dude, 700 people, thank you for showing up for me. I appreciate you all. I'm going to answer all of your questions today in this live stream and speed run it. But before I do, I'm going to do a quick introduction since there's 720 people who are new. Yo, everyone who's new, welcome to this live stream. Dude, we are taking over. I'm in a rock band called Tx2. Look, this is my guitarist. Wow, that's my drummer up here. There's our bassist over here. Crew in this van too. There's 6 of us right now who live out of this van, bunks in the back. And I've been going live every single day to respond to every single one of you. If you like rock bands like My Chemical Romance, Green Day, Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, Bring Me the Horizon, these are all bands we grew up listening to and thus they influenced Tx2. If you want to check out our music, just look up Tx2. Anyone who's new here, now that you said new, I know who you are. And real quick question for you new people: how many of you knew we made music before? If you did, be like, for the new people, be like, and also tell me how you found me. If you found me just scrolling, write FYP. If you know my music, be like, I know your music. If you didn't know I make music, be like, you make music, ? Lyric, I will dye my hair again for the new era soon. Maze, thank you for always putting those. Maddie says hello. How Jess, you recently found our music. Welcome. Hi Jess, where are you from? All right, to all of the new people, if you want to check out our music and you found us and you're just check out Tx2. If you haven't heard our music, Tx2, maybe you like it, maybe you hate it, only one way to find out. And for all the new people who know our music, the reason I go live every day is to respond to all of you and try to get to know as many of you guys as I can. Like Yambo, thanks for the love, man. Right back at you. Ariana will come to Scotland soon. Caleb, that's sick that we both have fangs. But the point being, I'm nothing without the people who show up for me every single day, and I will show up every day for you. I post every day, I live stream every day, and you can hold me to it. And I want to check in with all of you. But before I do, and I will answer every question, including the controversial ones, I need to tell you that the other reason I go live every day is to build a movement. I feel like the alternative scene has become toxic. It has a bad reputation, it has a creepy reputation. There's like a cool kid contest of people always putting each other down, poser this, poser that. But at the end of the day, it's not even a safe scene. focused on a place for people who don't have that at home to find refuge. So I've decided I have a platform. 580 people are just hanging with me on a live stream. It is my job to do something with it. So I'm going to rebuild the alternative scene. And here's my plan. We are building our own scene to start where everyone is welcome. It's called the X movement. Everybody's part of it is an X. And new people, if you want to be part of that movement, welcome. Hi, now you're an X. But we have 3 rules. If you want to be part of this scene, all right? 3 rules you have to promise. Number 1, you are promising to stay with us and stay alive. Life is worth living, and I get a lot of us struggle with our mental health. You just have to know that life is filled with ups and downs, and even if you are at a rock bottom right now, I promise you an up will come. And especially if you're part of this movement, we need all the help we can get. We need you here. You are important, and you have the power to make a difference. So if you are part of this movement, you have to say right now, I promise, meaning you promise to stay with us. Say the phrase of the movement if you're an X, everyone, while we're doing this. And just show everyone. All right, that's rule number 1. Rule number 2, safety. I hate that the alternative scene has a creepy reputation. And there's a lot of emo kids in this scene. I wish I knew this when I was younger. Knowledge is power. And this is how we're going to make the scene safer. We talk about this every day. Adults and minors should never have private relationships in any way, shape, or form unless it is family. So any adult that's claiming to be a mentor or whatever, etc., if they're forming a private relationship with you, not through your parents, right? The teacher is different, right? But an adult forming a private relationship, it is weird. It is always weird. It will always be weird. It is fucking creepy. If you're an adult, make friends your fucking age, okay? And we hold people accountable to this. If you ever, emo kids, if you ever see an adult privately messaging you, tell a trusted adult, tell authorities, no room for that in this scene. If we ever see it, we'll kick someone's ass, okay? Rule number 2. Rule number 3, no hate or gatekeeping allowed. If any of you X's are trying to be cooler because, oh, I've been here long, no one gives a shit. We're all equals here, and the only way this movement takes over is if we stick up for each other. If you ever see another X getting bullied, stand up for them. That way you'll know if you are part of this movement. There are over 16,000 people in our Discord, in our movement, who will always have your back. People care about you, and people will stand up for you, and we need your actions. If you ever see an X getting bullied, stick up for them. We have strength in numbers, and I believe that if we follow these 3 rules, we will change the alternative scene, and we will make a big difference in this world, and all of us will have meaning. So everyone who's here, if you want to be part of this movement, DM me on IG. We have a Discord. Tobias, the name of the Discord is the X Movement. Everybody is welcome to join. If you want to be part of our Discord, all you have to do is DM me on Insta at Tx2 official. Ask for a link to my Discord. If I've missed you, DM me again. If you don't want to DM me, Google search the X Movement. I will not respond to any other DMs besides if you ask for a link to the Discord. If you are DMing me trying to, you will not receive anything. You're wasting your time trying to talk about anything other than the Discord. That is my boundary. But if you want a link to our Discord, all you have to do is direct message my Insta at Tx2 official. Can I have a link to your Discord? If I've missed you, DM me again. If you don't want to DM me, Google search the X Movement or Tx2's Discord. Every few days I check my DMs and send out a bunch of links. So, all right. Yapping is about done. To everyone who's new here, if you've hung out with us on this live stream so far and you heard our 3 rules, how many of you want to be X's now? If you like what we stand for, you're like, I want to join your movement, right? I am a new X right now. New people. To all my X's, time to respond, everyone. If you have a question for me, China, thanks for the follow. Apparently, my new friend knows your brother. I don't talk to my brother. Dark Forest says me. Kit says me. Galaxy's an X. Luca, I'm sorry to hear that. Does Cam like the blobfish? I got him.
Oh, you mean this? Yes, I do.
There you have it. Everyone is any new X's. All right, Aaliyah, welcome to this live stream. Aaliyah, welcome to the X Movement. Livia, welcome to the X Movement. Caleb is an X, of course. Addie's an X, of course. All my X's, I already know you, but Fiction, you're new. Welcome. All right, Rowdy's a new X. All of you new X's, I'll see you on the DMs on Insta. Ask for a link or in the Discord. All right, now time to talk to everyone. Ask anything. Ali's a new X, welcome. I would hate me too likes avocados. Maze, I remember when there was like 50 people in this live stream. Actually, when I started doing live streams, there's an average of 20 to 60. And then, no, not even, it was never 20 actually. I think when we started, we had like 50 at minimum. I think 50 was the smallest we ever went, but I remember when there's 50 people in our live streams. So we went from 50 to 500, that's 10 times. Wait till there's 5,000. Hey, my day's going good. Yamba says, when did you go viral? Tx2 went viral 4 years ago, if not 5 years ago, when Pull the Plug was coming out. So the story of Tx2 is our first virality was Pull the Plug got 500,000 views. That song had a bump. And then after that, Vampire by Rumor got like a few million. And then after that, everything started like Step Over a Body, etc. And then I Would Hate Me Too, the big viral moment there. Vampire thing. Someone who stands straight, kids, thanks for the follow. Evan, thanks for sharing the live stream. Ava, the hair color next is the new era. You'll have to find out. Yo, Bonk, Brit, how many siblings do you have? It doesn't matter. I would always prefer to keep my family away from this completely. So don't ever try to find anyone in them. And I don't even talk to my family really anymore. So if you, like, you know, they're not a connection to me in any way, shape, or form, just to let you guys know that. Mr. Yabs, thanks for the follow. Beto, thanks for being a big fan. Honestly, quite frankly, the closest I have to family right now is in this car right here with me.
It's me.
If you want my family, this is my family right now on the road, type beat. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Izzy's World, thanks for the love. I'm a firm believer that family is not blood. Family is those who are there for you through the end. And those who will always care about you and show up for you. And, you know, these people around me, I feel confident would always show up for me. So this is my family. So Robin says, so true. Evan says, I'm doing my best. Yo, are you going to do a concert? No, it's all right. I'm thinking, oh, great group, great family. True. Pink hair would match the new song, Amen. I'm thinking about getting a Sonam tattoo. Kate, that would be awesome. You should do the logo for it. Where did you get your necklace? I got this from Rare Romance. I will do a show in Scotland. Someone says, are the rumors true? I mean, first off, there's 10 million rumors. There's probably a rumor out there that I'm AI. You tell me. Do I look real? You tell me what's real. Come on, don't be silly. Favorite Corky song? Heat. Heat. Vampire by Rumor, Painkillers for sure. We love Sassy, Evan. Absolutely. Do any of you guys have allergies? 1,000%. Cam, where are you going?
None yet.
Flower, thank you for the follow. I don't understand.
Oh, I thought they were doing something else.
Show Church. Well, Church just left. Church just left us. Boo Church. Cam just sassed you. I know he does that. Is it true Tx2 fetishizes cardboard boxes? Is it true, Corky?
Yes.
Wow. There you have it. Ava Turtle, no birds today. My favorite piercing is this one so far. Whales next. Oh, who did I meet in the band first? You guys want to know what's crazy? Canonically, Church was first. Church was the first person in this band that I knew of, but Cam was the first I physically met. So Church I knew on social media like 5 years ago, and I asked him to go on a tour with us, but he was too young at the time. I was like 20 and he was 17, and he was like, yo, I'm 17 as a drummer. I was like, I'm not dealing with that. But then now that he's 20, Church is 20. Damn, he's so young. Now he's our drummer, so he's old enough to hang with us. Are you emo? I am. You sound like emo Olaf. I'll take it. He is a baby. He's so young. He's young as hell. Samantha 20 is not old. Samantha 20 is young. And just remember, everyone, age is not just a number. Anyways, it's a power dynamic. What is your favorite color? Black and red. Chris says, kiss Cam. Fuck no. How about you ask literally anything else? Can you imagine just going up to someone and being like, to some stranger, right? And just be like, kiss each other. You, person I just met, kiss him. You tell me how that would go. Yo, Anoff Wealth, welcome to the follow. Eclipse is high. China quote of the day. Use your brains. That's my quote. Damn, I'm a sassy motherfucker. You all know that. Fellings on punk. Well, my fellings on punk are that there's 2 E's in feelings, first off. Second off, I think punk is an energy. I think there's so many different definitions of it. I read Under the Black Sun, which is the history of punk rock as told by members of X, Black Flag, and even, Billy Joe Armstrong. He only has like a paragraph or so in the book, so it's really not that. But he at least put his name on the book. The point being, punk rock is energy, and it's standing up to the big man. And, it's so interesting right now. who's the big man. I think it's quite obvious who the big man is in the United States, specifically. And I feel like every country has their big man. And I feel like as long as you're standing up to someone who's oppressing others, that to me is punk. It is inherently and always has been political. But not political as in like one side kind of thing. That is it's like political as in human rights, fuck the government, which type beat. Is it true that Evan eats crayons? I'm going to let my personal news rep answer that question.
Well, here we are on the news station. It's the crayon-eating guy, Tx2.
I hope that answers your question. Hi to Scarlett. The car guy is also 5'4". Nice. I get this from Rare Romance. Alex Oakes thinks the follow. Will I ever come to the Northeast UK? Europeans, we are playing Europe one time a year. And this year, we're only going to hit Europe once, and it's next month. If you live in the UK, I think there is... One of the UK shows is completely sold out. The other, I think we opened more tickets like a week ago, and it might already be sold out. If you live in Germany, UK, Europe, anywhere in, it's, like France, Czech Republic, Switzerland, we're headlining a Pride Festival in Switzerland, which is going to be nuts. If you live anywhere in Europe, get your tickets, Fink and Fio, and check dates because we're not coming back. This is your last chance. So the French, you little Frenchies, do your Frenchie song and dance and get tickets. Fink and Fio. Samantha, US, this is our last US tour we're currently on, and it's almost over, which is nuts. I cannot believe that. And then it's time for, we're probably not going to tour for a long time, but when we do, the next time we tour, it'll be the headline for the album, and that album will be all new songs, completely new. I can't keep secrets, but I don't think this will give away anything. And for all of you exes, there's a cowboy song on it. There's a pirate song on it. There's a whole fucking historical crazy song. It's a journey through. It's a concept album. It's crazy. It's just, you're in for a ride. Ryan, thank you for the follow. Do I like lamps? I do like lamps. Yeah, I guess that. Will you ever play Arson City again? We'd love to. Christy, oh great, we have beef. Slim Jim, thanks for the follow. Is that the Slim Jim? Come on, Slim Jim. No, fake Slim Jim. Boo. Slim Jim. Cam, thanks for the follow. Would I play Cornwall, UK? I would love to help us blow up in Cornwall. Speaking of corny, everyone who's here, right? Daniel P. Spider's here, sorry. Everyone who's here right now, including Daniel P. Spider, please forgive me. If you're new here and you want to check out our music, look up Tx2 on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, anywhere you have music, look up Tx2. You can find that anywhere and everywhere. If you like the music and you like the vibes, join our Discord. If you want to join our Discord, DM my IG at Tx2official. Ask for a link to my Discord. Anyone is welcome to join. I will check my DMs every few days. If I've missed you, DM me again. I will not respond to any other DM besides for anyone who wants to be part of this movement. We're building a scene. All of you are welcome. You know the rules. But last but not least, we'll be live on YouTube now. My YouTube is Tx2official. If you want to continue on our live stream, YouTube, look up Tx2official, and I'll see you on YouTube. Goodbye, everyone. And to everyone who's complaining about YouTube, hey, 1 second. Cam?
What?
All right, and to everyone who wants to know, who says, no, on YouTube, you want to know what I think about you? That's what I think about you people who don't like YouTube. So see you on YouTube. Goodbye.